Hi everyone, hope you are doing good. Welcome. Today we want to look at Animal Husbandry 2, where we're going to be talking about technologies used in cattle, sheep, and goats husbandry. Now, you want to start with technologies used in cattle husbandry. Now, the first one is bull. Now, what is a bull? A bull is adult male cattle. Cow, adult female cattle. Bullock, castrated male cattle. Spayed cattle. Now that castrated female cattle, here you have to remove the ovaries of the female cattle. Now calf, the young calf is called, the calf is the young cattle, either male or female. As long as they are young, we call them calves. Now, heifer, what is heifer? That's the young female that has not reached the breeding stage. What is the meaning of that? She has not been able to give birth. She has not been able to calve. Now, cervix. Now, what is cervix? Cervix is the process of mating in cattle. Now, val. Val is the meat of young cattle. So when you slaughter a young cattle, now the meat is called val, not beef. Okay, because the meat of a matured cattle is called beef, but that of young cattle is called val. Now, the next one is horned cattle, cattle with horns. Now, pulled cattle, cattle without horn. So if you say a cattle without horn, we refer to them as what? Pulled cattle. Now, horned cattle, now cattle with horn. After I'm going to show a picture of horned cattle. Now, calving or calf down. This has to do with method of parturition. Now, what is parturition? Parturition is the act of giving birth in farm animals. So, if your cattle want to give birth, you don't say, my cattle want to give birth, my cattle want to calve, or my cattle is on calf down. Now, paddock or paddocking. Now, this is when you divide the pens into units. That's where they sleep, where you divide it into units. Now, say, now the father of a particular calf, that's the name you address the adult, and then the dam, that's the mother of a particular calf. Now, I noticed that when you see cattle, you always address them as cow. No, the general name for them is what? Cattle. But if you can actually identify that either is a male or a female, then you can address them as either bull or a cow. Please, let's take note of that. So that next time when you want to address them, when you see them, you address them as what? Cattle. But if you can identify if it's a male or a female, then you can say that a bull or a cow. Now, here is the picture of a horned and horned cattle. Now, what you have here is the horn. So this is a horned cattle. Okay, and then you can see the horn here. This is the horn. Okay, so this is a picture of a horned and horned cattle. Now, let's move to sheep quickly. Now, technologies used in sheep production. Ram. Ram is what? The adult male sheep. Ewe is the adult female sheep. Now the lamb, that's the young sheep, whether male or female. Now lambing. Lambing is the act of parturition in sheep. The act of giving birth in sheep is called lambing because their young one is called what? The lamb. Now mutton. Mutton is the meat of sheep. So when you have the meat of sheep, it is called mutton, not beef now. Okay, chomping. Now that's the system of mating. So if you want to take your ewe and your ram for mating, they'll say you are taking them for chomping. Okay, flock. Now what is flock? Flock is a group of sheep. Now suckling. Now that's the female sheep with offspring, with young ones, with the lamb. Okay, now duckling, that's the removal of tail of a sheep. Now, this is very common with sheep production so that the tail will not make them to fall as they move. So you cut and then you can use it as what? Horse tail. All right. Now, wither. Now, wither is the castrated sheep. whether male or female. Now here you have a picture of a sheep, a local sheep here, the Huda sheep. Now this is an example of a sheep. Now, the next thing we are looking at is goats production. Terminologies, we have billy. Now what is billy? Adult male goats. Now nanny or doe is the adult female goats. Now, what would differentiate the male from the female is that they both male and female, they have horns, but the beard of the male will definitely differentiate the male from the female. You're going to see a picture after now to differentiate the male from the female. Now, the kid is the young goat or baby goat. Now, castrate. Castrate is the castrated goat. Now, it is good for you to castrate your goat because it's going to reduce the odor, offensive odor from the belly. Now, the moment you see the belly, the first thing you will notice is the offensive odor. And so, by the time you castrate the belly, now the odor will definitely reduce. So, we address them as what? Castrate. Now, the next one is kidding. Now, that's the system of mating or the system of parturition in goats. Now, chiver. Now, this is the meat of goat. I want to believe that when you get to the market, most of you say you want to buy goat's meat, but the real name for the meat of goat is what? The chiver. So next time when you get to the market, ask the meat seller that you want to buy chiver. That's the right word. Okay, so service. Service is the act of mating in goats. Now here you have the picture of a billy goat. Now you will notice the horn and then the beard. Okay, so that will definitely tell you that this is a billy goat because both the male and the female, as I've said earlier, both have what? Horns. And then this is a nanny goat. You can see. Okay, you can see the horn here, but no beard. Okay, so this is a nanny goat. All right, thank you. I want to believe that you have gained one or two things from this class. We are going to talk more about it when we get to Google class. Thank you and have a wonderful day.